3496. What information is contained in a convective SIGMET? A. Tornadoes, embedded thunderstorms, and hail 3/4 inch or greater in diameter. B. Severe icing, severe turbulence, or widespread dust storms lowering visibility to less than 3 miles. C. Surface winds greater than 40 knots or thunderstorms equal to or greater than Video Integrator Processor, VIP, Level 4. The correct answer is A. A convective SIGMET contains information about tornadoes, embedded thunderstorms, and hail 3/4 inch or greater in diameter. This type of weather advisory is issued by the National Weather Service to warn pilots and aviation personnel of significant convective weather conditions that could pose a threat to aviation safety. 3497. SIGMETs are issued as a warning of weather conditions hazardous to which aircraft? A. Small aircraft only. B. Large aircraft only. C. All aircraft. The correct answer is C. SIGMETs are issued as a warning of weather conditions hazardous to all aircraft. SIGMETs, which stands for Significant Meteorological Information, are advisories issued by meteorological agencies to alert pilots and aviation personnel about potentially hazardous weather conditions. These weather conditions can include severe turbulence, severe icing, widespread dust storms, volcanic ash clouds, and other significant weather phenomena that may pose a risk to aircraft operations. 3498. Which in-flight advisory would contain information on severe icing not associated with thunderstorms? A. Convective SIGMET. B. SIGMET. C. AIRMET. The correct answer is B. SIGMETs, Significant Meteorological Information, are in-flight advisories that provide information about significant weather phenomena that can affect the safety of all aircraft. SIGMETs include warnings for various hazardous conditions such as severe icing, severe turbulence, dust storms, sandstorms, volcanic ash clouds, and other significant weather events. While AIRMETs, Airmen's Meteorological Information, and convective SIGMETs primarily focus on weather conditions that could impact smaller aircraft, such as moderate turbulence, low-level wind shear, and thunderstorms, they may not specifically mention severe icing not associated with thunderstorms. Therefore, if you are looking for information specifically about severe icing not associated with thunderstorms, the most appropriate advisory to consult would be a SIGMET. 3499. AIRMETs are advisories of significant weather phenomena, but of lower intensities than SIGMETs, and are intended for dissemination to A. Only IFR pilots. B. All pilots. C. Only VFR pilots. The correct answer is B. AIRMETs, Airmen's Meteorological Information, are advisories of significant weather phenomena that are of lower intensities and potential hazards compared to SIGMETs, Significant Meteorological Information. AIRMETs provide information about weather conditions such as moderate turbulence, sustained surface winds of 30 knots or more, icing, and low-level wind shear. AIRMETs are intended for dissemination to all pilots, regardless of whether they are flying under Instrument Flight Rules, IFR, or Visual Flight Rules, VFR. The information provided in AIRMETs helps pilots make informed decisions about their flight planning and en route operations by alerting them to weather conditions that may impact safety and flight efficiency. 3455. When telephoning flight service for pre-flight weather information, pilots should state A. Whether they intend to fly VFR only. B. That they possess a current pilot certificate. C. The full name and address of the formation commander. The correct answer is A. When pilots telephone flight service for pre-flight weather information, it is important to state whether they intend to fly under Visual Flight Rules, VFR, or Instrument Flight Rules, IFR. This information helps the flight service specialist provide the appropriate weather briefing tailored to the pilot's specific needs. VFR pilots typically require different weather information compared to IFR pilots. VFR pilots may need information on visibility, cloud ceilings, precipitation, and other factors that directly affect their ability to navigate visually. On the other hand, IFR pilots rely on instrument navigation and require detailed information about instrument approach procedures, navigation aids, and the availability of instrument flight conditions. By stating their intention to fly VFR only, pilots ensure that the flight service specialist provides them with the most relevant and pertinent weather information for their flight.